There's 100 pets in Grow a Garden, and today we're going to rank every single one of them. We're going to be using this tier list, which goes from D, which means absolutely garbage, all the way to S, which means absolutely incredible. Keep in mind, this list will go over pets that are obtainable as well as unobtainable and unreleased. Either way, we have a lot to get through, so let's get into it. And if you guys want to be a part of the Ayze family, hit that sub button. Let's go. All right, guys, I'm going to make sure to give really short descriptions because we have so many to get through, but starting with the bunny and the black bunny, they are going in D tier just because all they do is gather carrots every couple minutes and sell them for a higher value. And unfortunately, carrots are literally the worst plant in the game, so D tier they go. But after that one, we are going to rate the dogs. I don't know why they're all the way down here. I think they were up here earlier, but the dogs are going to go in A tier. Guys, the dogs are really good. If you don't know, they get seeds with a 10% chance every single minute, and they have chances to get you literal prismatics. Super overpowered, just not S tier, which is why they're going in A tier along with the Shiba Inu, which does basically the exact same thing, but I'm pretty sure it's a buffed version of the dog. Right after that one, we have the cat, which, if you didn't know, every 80 seconds, it naps for 10 seconds, and new fruit within 10 studs will be 1.25 times larger. Like, I don't think it's F tier. I don't think it's as bad as the bunny, but I don't think it deserves C tier just because there is a version of the cat that is so much better, and we'll be getting into that one later. But for that reason, since the cat's just not that good compared to the other version of it, it's going in C tier. C tier. Next up, we have the chicken. It's going in D tier. It kind of helps you get eggs. It's still trash. Same thing with the rooster. D tier. Trash. Right after that one, we are going to have the bee. I don't know why that's all the way up here, but the bee is not going to go in D tier. I'm going to put it in C tier just because it's not useless, right? It pollinates your fruits, so it's pretty good. Right after the bee, we're going to go ahead and rate the deer. The deer isn't bad. I'm pretty sure what it does is give you like a slight value boost or duplication boost on your your berry plants. Yeah, it gives a 3% chance for berry plants to stay. I'm sorry, berry plants, are we genuinely serious? D tier. Same thing with its like older version. Where's the spotted deer? Yep, this one's also going in D tier. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. And hold on, is that, yeah, this is the better version of the cat. I think it's called the orange tabby, also going in C tier. I think there were some glitches that I missed with the orange tabby and the cat, but I don't think they exist anymore, so still C tier. Now we have to rate the monkey. I'm pretty sure what the monkey does is give you a chance to duplicate your fruits when you actually go and sell them. 2.5% chance to refund fruit. Honestly, I know the silver monkey exists. This isn't a horrible thing, but I'm still putting it in a D tier because the silver monkey has, I'm pretty sure, a higher chance. Let me double check. Yeah, it has an 8% chance to refund your crop. So here, I'm actually going to redo that. The silver monkey can go in B tier. Regular monkey is going in C tier. And then we have the pig. And what this does is every 118 seconds, the pig emits a aura that grants a 2 times chance for plants within 15 studs to grow variant fruits. And that's a whole lot of words for a whole lot of nothing. The pig is going in D tier. Basically, it helps you get, I think, some mutations when it first spawns. It's just not good, especially because of the fact it has to be in the radius, which it's probably not going to be. Anyways, after that, is that the golden bee, or what bee is that? Oh wait, that's the honey bee, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, that's just the honeybee. It's like the same thing as the bee, so it can catch this C tier. Not horrible, right? It's not bad. And then after that, I guess we have the wasp. I don't know who organized this list, bro. I don't think it was me, but yeah. So the wasp also gives your fruits the pollinated mutation. So for that reason, I can't give it D tier. But what it also does is sting a random pet and advance its cooldown ability by 60 seconds, which is good, right? That's not bad. But because of the fact that there is a tarantula hawk, and we'll talk about that one next, I can't, with good faith, put it in D tier. It's not a B tier pet, bro. But the tarantula hawk might actually make it. I'm pretty sure what the tarantula hawk does Yeah, literally the same exact thing as the bee, but it's every 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes, and it reduces cooldown by 80 seconds. So it's pretty good for getting your cooldown times down on your pets. So for that reason, we're putting that in B tier, and it also gives yourself some pollinated fruits. Not bad, not bad. But you know what is pretty bad? The cow. It's not good. So the cow causes all plants within 8 studs to grow 1.12 times faster. It would be good if you had an absolutely huge cow that covered your whole entire farm, but even so, 1.12 is just super slow, which is why I have no reason not to put that in D tier. Next up, we have the polar bear. And for those who don't know what the polar bear does, every 90 seconds, it has a 10% chance to turn a nearby crop chilled or frozen. And since chilled and frozen, I think they're in the game. I know they got out of the game for a second, but yeah, no, I just checked. So oh wait. Oh yeah, no. It's still available. They added frozen and chilled back to the game. For that reason, I'm giving it the D tier. If it was still the summer update and those weather events weren't available, I would probably give it a B tier, but it's a D tier. Next up, we have the sea otter, which sprays water on a nearby plant every 30 seconds. So I don't even think that makes it wet or gives it the wet mutation. It might. Either way, D tier. I'm sorry, bro. What does that do? Like grow your plants? It's still not good. And that cooldown used to be way higher. I think they even buffed that. Next up, we have the sea turtle, and what the sea turtle does is occasionally share its wisdom with an active pet, granting a bonus experience and water splash. And it also has a chance to wet nearby fruit. I mean, it gives experience like around 1,000, which isn't bad at all, especially every 12 minutes. And it's also the sea otter all in one pet. Still not that good just compared to some other pets that also give experience, but it's not bad either, right? I was gonna give it a C. We'll give it a B just because of its XP mutation, bro. Can we please get some pets that are A tier? Oh, I see one coming up. But before we go through that one, we have to talk about the petal bee. For those who don't know what the petal bee does, it just gives pollinated mutation, and it has a 1% chance for flower type fruits to stay after harvested. It's still going in the C tier with all its other bee friends, okay? But now we can finally talk about something that's actually good, the moth. Guys, I'm giving the moth an S tier. I'm giving the moth an S tier. You can argue with me a billion, million, trillion times. I genuinely do not care unless it got nerfed. If it got nerfed, it doesn't deserve the S tier, but nope, it didn't. Every 13 minutes restores 100% hunger of a random pet by singing to it. Basically meaning, if you have a moth, all your pets are automatically fed. If all your pets are automatically fed, they're automatically leveling up without you having to feed them at all. And of course, you can combine this with other pets like the blood owl, like the sea turtle, like other pets that give XP. I think what's one of the dinosaurs does it? It's this one, the Dilophosaurus. That one does it too. But the moth is super overpowered. It's super overpowered. I could say that a million times. It's S, okay? It's S. But then we have the brown mouse, which isn't a bad pet. Some people think the brown mouse and gray mouse are bad pets just because their main ability is making you faster, like literal walk speed faster, or jump higher, like literal jump speed. But the real reason why the brown mouse and gray mouse is super good is because every 8 minutes, oh no, is it every 8 minutes? Okay, yeah, it is every 8 minutes, it gains 750 bonus experience. This bonus experience combined with a pet like the, what's the best pet that I was thinking about? Oh yeah, pets like the capybara, pets like the sea turtle, pets like the blood owl. If you combine that with those pets as well as a moth, it gets XP super fast, and you can use this to farm certain things like backpack slots. You can farm that with these. Like, it's not the best, but it's still really overpowered more than people think. For that reason, I'm actually going to put the brown mouse and gray mouse in the A tier. Argue with me. You can just argue with the wall, actually. Next up, we have the caterpillar. All right, for those who don't know what the caterpillar does, leafy plants grow 2.4 times faster. I mean, it's not bad. All right, I'm not saying it's a bad pet, but what leafy plants are the grand tomato, sugar apple, twisted tangle, beanstalk, giant pine cone, honeysuckle, sunflower, and spiked mango. I'm sorry, there's just better pets, okay? I can't justify having the caterpillar. For that reason, I'm putting it in C tier. After the caterpillar, we have the giant ant, which is actually a really good pet. I'm gonna get the exact percentages up, but for those who don't know, it has a 10% chance for harvested crops to duplicate, which is super good, and an extra 5% chance for candy type fruits to duplicate. If you guys have candy blossoms, super overpowered. Even if you don't, still super overpowered, guys. This one is going in the A tier. It's a brother or older brother, the red giant ant, almost does the same thing, but it's actually a little bit worse. The reason it's a little bit worse is because it gives a 5% chance instead of a 10% chance. For that reason, I'm putting the red giant ant one tier under the giant ant. And we are going to move on to the next one, which is the praying mantis. Blind ranking, it's going in C. I have to recheck its ability. I'm pretty sure it's kind of trash. Okay, so every 80 seconds, it prays for 10 to 30 seconds and grants a 1.5 variant chance, rainbow or gold, to crops within 10 studs. Yeah, you can go in D tier, especially since that's a rare. That's a rare plant to get. You can get it. It's like a 4% chance. It's just garbage. It's just garbage. Anyways, the next one we're gonna go over is the red fox. I don't even have to look up what this does, but it has a chance to steal other people's fruits. But instead of stealing the fruits, it actually steals the seeds. So it's like the raccoon, but for seeds. It's going in A tier. It's not very good. I don't know if it got buffed yet. Oh, wait, it did get buffed. I actually remember making a video on that. The red fox is good. It's going in A tier, not S tier. It can't steal limiteds, but it's still super overpowered. A tier. Next up, we have the snail. I'm pretty sure that's going in B tier, but what the snail actually does, if I can freaking search it up instead of doing some random stuff, has a 5% chance that harvested plants drop seeds. Does this mean when you pick up a plant, there is a 5% chance it will drop a seed? No, it gives a 5% chance on top of the current chance, which is very, very low. And for that reason, I actually have to put this to C. But the current chance of getting a seed from a plant is already like 0.001. So if you have the snail, it's gonna make that 0.0015. Like, it doesn't actually help that much. The pet itself is clickbait, I'll be honest with you, which is why it's going in C. Next up, we have the squirrel, which used to be super OP because there was a glitch with it, but same thing as the snail. C tier. But yeah, it helps you get seeds when you plant. Oh, well, that one's not as bad. Honestly, no, we'll put that one in B tier because that one actually does give you that percent chance to get another seed while you're planting them. It was better during the reclaimer glitch. I would have put that in S tier, but it's a B tier. Next up, we have the honey bear. It's going in B tier. Okay, it's really good. Okay, it's better than the regular pollinated pets because it doesn't actually give the pollinated mutation. It gives the honey glaze mutation, which is a little bit better than pollinated. And it is the only pet that does that. For that reason, it's going in B. Next up, we have the butterfly, S tier. Okay, it goes in S tier. The reason for this is because you can literally make any plant 50 times more. Yes, it takes all the mutations off, but if you guys are trying to make a super expensive pet, your first step should always be getting 5 trash mutations and then using the butterfly to turn it into a rainbow plant. And yeah, you can only have rainbow, not gold. So yeah, it's an S tier. Okay, the only reason that plants are worth so much is because of this pet right here. Inflation is I can't say that. Anyways, next up we have the pack bee, which gives you more inventory space but takes up a pet slot. D. It's garbage, man. Come on, let's be for real. Dragonfly is going in the S tier as well, just because it makes your plants golden. Like okay, overall, it's worse than the butterfly because over time you get more money with the butterfly, but you get so much gold mutations with the dragonfly. And if you guys have more than one, you're just all types of gold. All types of gold. It's not even funny. Along with that, the dragonfly doesn't take away any mutation. It just gives you the gold mutation. For that reason, it's still going in the S. The queen bee, which basically reloads one of your pets. I think like every 25 or 30 minutes, it reloads one of your pet's abilities, meaning if you guys have an army of raccoons, what'll happen is you'll get another raccoon, so to say, if you have the queen bee in your roster. But it does take, I'm like 90% sure it's like 30 minutes, which is like not that good. No, it's 23 minutes. Okay, 23 minutes isn't bad, but it's not as good as like a raccoon's cooldown or something like that. For that reason, it can't go in S tier. It's going in A tier, but there is something that will be going in the S tier. And we might as well move that one to the front. I'm talking about the Mimic Octopus. Let me double check. I might not put this in S tier, but every 20 minutes, it copies an ability. Dude, it is better than the Queen Bee. Like, it is better than the Queen Bee, the Mimic Octopus, but I don't know if that deserves an S tier, dude. You know what? We'll give it an S tier. And hold on, my lights turned off, which means I have to go up. Bro, that's like the kind of annoying thing about this warehouse. I gotta find a fix for that. All right, guys. Anyways, next up, we have the Disco Bee. For those who don't know what the Disco Bee does, every 10 minutes, it has a 20% chance for a nearby fruit to become disco. And because disco is such a high, like there's a very high chance on this, and disco is one of the highest multipliers in the game, I have to put this in A tier. Originally, I would have put this in B tier or C tier because before it got its buff, which is what it's at right now, it wasn't that good, but it is going in A tier. The next pet is the hedgehog, and the hedgehog is decent, right? I mean, there's some, I wouldn't call them glitches, but if you have a prickly plant, you can basically make that bigger with the hedgehog. But the blood hedgehog is better. For that reason, I'm putting the regular hedgehog in C tier and the blood hedgehog in B tier. They both basically give size bonuses to prickly plants. After that, we have the kiwi. I think that's what it's called. It's going in D tier just because all of the pets, yes, every single one of the pets that help egg speed are trash except for one, which is the blood kiwi. We might as well talk about the blood kiwi right now. But like all the other ones I said, I put in D tier for that help egg speed are trash because the blood kiwi is so good. What the blood kiwi does is every 60 seconds minus its weight, I guess, it decreases the hatch time of the egg with the highest remaining hatch time by 45 seconds. And I guess that can go up depending on how much your weight is on your dodo. Either way, just the blood kiwi is the best thing if you want to increase your hatch speed. For that reason, I'm putting it in B tier. I just don't think hatch speed is that big of an issue for most people. If it is, I would put it in A tier. Me personally, it's going in B tier. Fight me if you want to. Next, we have the panda. Bro, I would put it in D tier because it's like garbage. It just gives you extra value on random pieces of bamboo, but it was the very first pet to ever be in the game. So I feel like I have to give it a C, man. Like, come on, that's an OG pet. Right after that, we have the frog. The frog's going in C tier. The echo frog is going in B tier. Let me tell you what the echo frog does. It's basically a better version of the frog. Every single less than 5 minutes, it croaks and causes a random nearby plant to advance growth by 24 hours. Why this is good is because if you guys have a ton of mutations on your echo frog and you also have a really big one to begin with, it'll have a super low cooldown, basically meaning every single minute, what you guys can do is just harvest your whole entire bone blossom tree and then it'll automatically regrow if you guys have the echo frog. But the regular frog is a little bit worse than that, which is why it's a tier down. Next, we have the, I don't know what this is. I think it's called the mole. I'm putting the mole in C tier. It's good, right? It's not useless, but basically it gives you something random from the gear shop every like couple minutes. It's not bad. I mean, it can lead to you getting a Grandmaster Sprinkler. So just for that, we're putting it in B tier, I feel like. I mean, should I put it in A tier? I just don't know. I've never gotten anything good from one of the moles. For that reason, I'm putting it in the B tier. Let me know what you guys think about that one, though. Next up, we have the mooncat, and the mooncat is basically the insane version of a regular cat. What the mooncat does is every 70 seconds, naps for 20 seconds, and new fruit within 20 studs will be 1.5 times larger. It also gives a bonus to night type fruits, but this one is going in A tier just because there's methods that you can do with this to get absolutely huge fruit, and I've made some videos on that. I can redo it. Just let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. But the mooncat is super good, and for that reason, it's going in the A. Also going in the A or the B. Dude, just because Disco Bee is so good, but I'm also gonna have to put Chicken Jockey in the A tier. Basically, it gives you the zombified mutation on your plants, which is like a 20 times multiplier. Super good for stacking your mutations up. I'm gonna have to put that in A tier, kind of teetering towards B tier, but Chicken Jockey, super good, limited time pet, you can't get it anymore. Next up, and oh my gosh, guys, we have so many more pets to go through, but I'm making this long video for you guys. The Firefly, which is a pet that never got released, but it has a every 79 seconds, it has a 3% chance for a nearby fruit to become shocked, which if it was in the game, I feel like I would give that a B, but since it's not in the game, we are going to have to give that a D, just because you literally can't get it. Next up, we're talking about the Night Owl, which makes all active pets gain an additional 0.28 XP per second. And I'm also doing that one with the regular owl. These are both going in C tier. The reason for that is because the Blood Owl exists, and the Blood Owl I think is double as good as the regular Night Owl. For that reason, the Blood Owl is going in B tier, regular owl is going in C tier. After that, I think this is the Golden Bee. For those who don't know, this never got into the game because it was just way too OP. If it was in the game, honestly, it would go with the Dragonfly because it does dang near the same thing. What it did, and why can't I freaking click on this, is every certain second, it would have a chance for, oh, they must have changed it. But what it used to do is give you a chance to get golden fruits, just like the Dragonfly, but obviously it didn't get into the game. That one is D, and next is the Burnt Owl, which I'm putting right next to the Chicken Jockey because it gives the burnt mutation or the cooked mutation. Both of those super good, has to go in A tier. I don't know what else I'm gonna, oh, come on. The raccoon up next, it's going in S tier. The Red Dragon, I don't know. I don't even know what that does. It never got into the game. Placeholder, also D, but we all know the raccoon can duplicate any plant. It is the reason that people are quadrillionaires, quintillionaires, all the other illionaires. It's because of the raccoon pet. Either way, next up we have the Capybara, which really does help you get a lot of XP. Basically, all pets within a 15 stud radius won't lose hunger and will gain 3.48 XP per second. Whoa, they nerfed that. Yeah, they definitely nerfed that. I don't think it's that good anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they nerfed that. I genuinely don't know though. Okay, either way, that's pretty good. It might go in B tier. Yeah, let's just throw that in B tier, but it gives XP and it makes your pet stop losing hunger. But the downside is the pet has to be close to the Capybara, which is why it can be good if your Capybara is really big. Next up, we have this Stealing Crab, which I'm putting in D tier. All it does is steal shekels from a random player every certain amount of time. Not enough shekels for it to matter at all. Next up, we have the Flamingo, which occasionally stands on one egg, and nearby plants will grow incredibly fast. Bro, D tier. I feel like that's a D tier pet. I'll put it in C tier with the frog. Dang near the same thing. Next up, we have the orangutan, which basically, I think that just helps you like craft things faster. Let me triple check that. So when crafting, each material has a chance for it not to be consumed. D tier, just not that useful, man. Next, we have the ostrich, which I think I'm gonna put that in B tier, dang near A tier, because what the ostrich does is give your pets, when they spawn in, a bonus level. And not just one bonus level, this can range from like 0 to like 10, I'm pretty sure, which is crazy. Like if you stack all 8 ostriches together and they're max level ostriches, you can literally get a level 80 pet instantly. For that reason, I have to put the ostrich. Matter of fact, you can get A tier. Ostrich is super good. Matter of fact, nah, scratch that. S tier. Yes, the ostrich is going in S tier. Same thing, that's going in S. Dude, the starfish is so good because it can help you get levels, but its trading value has diminished a little bit. For that reason, I'm putting it in A tier. Next up, we have the, what is that? Bro, what is that thing called? I actually forgot what it's called. Okay, wait, I just remember what it's called. Okay, it's called a peacock. And if I can't remember its name, that means it's definitely not that good. Occasionally fans its feathers, and all nearby pets will advance ability cooldowns by 60 seconds. It's not bad. I mean, it can get C tier. We'll give it C tier. Next up is the Scarlet Macaw, which has the chance to give you the, I think, Paradisial mutation. Once again, it's on the same tier as the chicken jockey and burnt owl. I'm putting that in A tier. Seagull, I don't think is that good at all. There's a 4% chance to get an extra seed when the player gets a lucky harvest. No, it's going in D tier, bro. It's not that good, dude. Maybe C tier. I know there used to be a glitch with that, but they definitely patched it. For that reason, it's not that good. Next up, we have sea otter. Sea otter. So, oh, that's not the sea otter. That's a seal, right? Okay, yeah. So the seal, when selling pets, it has a chance to get the pet back as its egg equivalent. C tier, bro. Like, just genuinely a useless ability. Next, we have one of the turtles, which means, dude, I think I messed up. So the turtle I ranked earlier was the regular turtle. Okay. The regular turtle makes all sprinklers last 20% longer. Okay, we're buffing this guy down to the D tier. And we're putting the sea turtle, which is the one we're rating now, to the B tier. Next up, we have the toucan. Guys, the toucan used to be OP. I mean, I'm sure you guys remember the honeysuckle glitch, which I have to be very careful when I talk about, but it's a good pet, right? I mean, I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. It basically helps tropical plants. I'll give it a B tier. It used to be super OP. Now it's not as OP. Hold on, let me turn on my lights, guys. We're almost done. All right, y'all, I'm back. Next up, we have the sand snake. What the sand snake does is have a 1% chance 1% to 3% chance to duplicate an item or seed when purchasing from the year or seed shop. You can catch this C tier, buddy. Next up, we have, I think that's the meerkat, right? Yeah. Bro, see, I know every grow a garden pet by name except for the freaking peacock, which I had to search up. But like, I can name all of these except for the next one, bro. Right as I said that. Anyways, the meerkat every 7 minutes goes to another pet and does a lookout. The pet advanced cooldown by 21 seconds. Oh my gosh, that's trash. D tier. Bro, I feel like I can remember what this one's called, dude. What is that? It's not the Scarlet Macaw. It's like the Scarlet Macaw's cousin. But what I do know is it does give the Cloud Touch mutation, which Cloud touched. Ah, okay, bro. This thing's called the Hyacinth Macaw. It gives a Cloud Touch mutation, but I'm not putting it in A tier because the Cloud Touch is only a 2x mutation. Ah, that might even go in C tier. Either way, Seagull, I thought I just ranked the Seagull and put it in like C tier. Either way, next up we have, I'm pretty sure that's the Axolotl. Let me double check. Yep, that is the Axolotl that has a 6.7% chance that summer type plants stay after C, wait, yeah, C tier's fine. C tier's fine, I mean, that's okay. Next, we have the Fennec Fox. I think the Fennec Fox is really good. Is it gonna be S tier? I'm gonna have to double check its ability. Occasionally goes to a random player's garden and has a chance to copy a random mutation. It's not that good, bro. It's A tier. It's A tier, it's solid. Next we have, I'm 90% sure that is the Raptor. Yes, it is. What the Raptor does is have a 2.5% chance that a fruit gets a amber mutation after collecting. That fruit is a D tier. And it grants a 14 to 14.5% increase to player movement speed. For that, I think I'll put it in C tier. That's pretty cool. Okay. Next up, we have the Triceratops. Is that the Triceratops? Because like the Triceratops and Stegosaurus have very similar abilities. Yes, this one is a Triceratops. Every 3 minutes, it advances plant growth by 30 minutes. Oh yeah, that one's good. That's an A tier. That's an A tier pet. There's a ton of methods with that. If you want me to go into it, I can make more videos on it. Next up, we have the Stegosaurus. 90% sure. Yep. Basically, it has a chance to double harvested fruit. Yeah, and more chance to double prehistoric plants. Okay, this one can go in the same exact tier as the red ants. So that's a B tier fruit. Not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Right after that one, we have the pterodactyl. And I know the P is silent, guys. I don't care. Anyways, the pterodactyl has, what's this? It gives a 14% increase to player jump height, which is super cool. And it occasionally applies the Windstruck mutation and has a chance to apply the Twisted one. Pretty good. I think I'm gonna put that in B tier. That's solid. Right after that one, we have the Brontosaurus, which is a very good pet, and it basically gives you a chance for your pets to get bigger. The size bonus is capped at 30%, which, I mean, I don't like a ton, but if you get a huge pet and you are using Brontosauruses while you hatch it, it's worth it. I would say the Brontosaurus is good. I'm putting this in B tier, not A tier though. The ostrich is better than the Brontosaurus, but the Brontosaurus is still good. Next up, we have the one, the only T-Rex, which I'm 90% sure is gonna go in S tier. But every 20 minutes, it eats a random mutation from some fruit and applies that fruit to 3 other mutations. Meaning, if you have an admin mutation, spread it to your whole garden. If you have any mutation, spread it to your whole garden. The T-Rex is absolutely overpowered, putting that boy in S tier. Next up, we have the Parasaurolophus, I think that's called. Am I right? Oh my gosh, I was right, bro. I'm actually him. Occasionally goes to the cosmetic crate with the highest time and reduces its time. Bro, are you genuinely serious? Are you genuine? Okay, now what's this one called? Okay, Solophosaurus. Is that the Solophosaurus? Nope, that's not it. Parasaurus? Nope, that's not. Okay, I have to search up dinosaurs, guys. I'm cooked. Okay, it's the, wait, what? It's not in the dinosaur egg? Okay, this one's from the primal egg. The first one is the Iguanodon, which grants bonus experience per second to all dinosaur type pets and only dinosaur type pets. You can catch this D tier, C tier because the T-Rex exists. Next up, we have the Pachycephalosaurus, which grants a small chance to duplicate crafted. That's not that bad. Duplicates crafted items. Okay, not horrible. Next, we have the Ankylosaurus, which, when a player steals a fruit from another player, it grants a chance they get the stolen fruit as well. Because that's a chance and not a guarantee, it's going in D tier, garbage, especially a 1% chance. Next, the Dilophosaurus, which occasionally opens its frills and spits out venom. This could either advance pet cooldown or grant a bonus XP. Not bad. We were talking about this one earlier. I think we'll put this one in B tier. And the Spinosaurus is going, which one, dude? I think I'll give it an A tier. So it takes all the mutations from one fruit and applies it to another fruit. That one's gonna get an S tier for sure. It's still super good. And after that one, we have the bald eagle. And oh my goodness, there's so many pets in this freaking game, guys. This is gonna be a 30-minute video. But what the bald eagle does is every 7 minutes takes flight and advances all eggs by 70 seconds. Every 7 minutes, that's not good. Bro, compared to the blood kiwi, it's not good at all. D tier. Next up, we have the Nihon Zaru, and I know there are some methods with this pet. I'm not ranking it based on those methods because I don't currently know them, but I'm gonna figure it out in a second. Anyways, as long as you have a hot spring in your garden, it bathes in it and boosts all other pets' passives by small. Oh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna put that in B tier right away. It could be higher. There's some Nihon Zaru methods I have to learn about, but for now I don't know about those. Next up is, what's that one? The Tanuki, right? Yep. That is the Tanuki. And what that does is occasionally causes mischief doing random actions in a player's garden. All it can do is the following. First, give you 300 to 1,000 shekels, trash. Advance a random pet's cooldown by 60 seconds. Yeah, not horrible. Every 10 minutes, no, that's trash. Oh, that's not bad. Gives itself a set amount of experience. Gives a random pet the moonlit chocolate or chilled mutation. Just for those reasons, I think I'll put it in C tier. Not bad, not B tier, C tier, okay. Next up, we have, I think that's called the Kappa. Yep, the Kappa. Okay, what this does is every 8 minutes sprays water on all fruits within 21 studs, applying the wet mutation, and has a 10% chance to give that the bloodlet mutation. Just out of those two, I'm giving it the C. Next up, we have the koi fish, which what the koi fish does is, I'm looking it up. When hatching eggs, there's a chance to get the egg back. Okay, C tier. Next up, we have, okay, we all know what the kitsune does. Basically, it steals fruits every 22 minutes, and it also gives that fruit the chakra mutation. Guys, is it